So what is leadership depth and why is it important? Think about this. Einstein said, problems cannot be resolved from the same level of consciousness that create the problem. So Einstein talks about some kind of relationship between problems and consciousness. So Einstein says something about the kind of thinking, the kind of consciousness, feelings, worldview we bring to our challenges has an impact on how we respond to these challenges. So why have leadership depth? Why bring greater consciousness to our challenges? Because we might become more effective and maybe feel less stressed out in the process. So then, how do we increase leadership depth? How do we do this? Well, in one very simple word, it's practice. And it's practice one moment and one problem at a time. Actually, you know, life is our greatest teacher. Well, problems can be great, you could say, weights in a gym that we can lift up to build this depth muscle. I'd like you to think about a challenge that you're facing right now. We need to have a difficult conversation with somebody. Which way should I do this? I want to change the culture of my company. I want to figure out how I work better with my team. I need to let somebody go. We want to increase our marketing effectiveness. We want to change this technology. I want to find a way to feel less stressed out at work and maybe find a way to balance all the different priorities I have with family, work and community and whatever else might be going on. So we all have a plethora of challenges. So what I'd like you to do now is pick just one. The one that I will practice on today with you is I need to give a partner in one of my projects some feedback, and I'm not quite satisfied with his performance. So that's the challenge that I have. So now the question is, how do I bring leadership depth to this question? Well, to create depth, I have to start looking inside of me. And when I look inside of me, I might notice, when I look deeply, like some still, quiet wisdom that wants me to be patient, quiet, peaceful, compassionate, creative, caring, maybe even loving. And we can call all that our owl consciousness, our owl values. In neuroscience, you could say it has to do with our prefrontal cortices, our logical thinking, and also with our heart, like the tallness inside of us. And then there is also this cacophony of other voices inside of us. So notice that within yourself. There might be all kinds of other voices inside of us, which we can call our crocodiles. And we've actually called it our crocodilian fears, our crocodilian fears, because a lot of that thinking, if you really become discerning about it, we notice has some quality of worry about it, that it's like reactive. And this makes sense because our nervous system primarily is designed for one thing. It's survival. And it's not only physical survival, it's also emotional survival. So it's about like my little me, my little ego. Like, I want to be a nice person. I want to be a good person. I want to be a competent person. I want to be a funny person. I want to be liked. Please, somebody tell me how good I am. Of course, underneath is the fear that I'm not good enough. And any of these egoic personalities get, you could say, challenged. And our crocodile tries to do its utmost best to protect our ego. Ergo, we have a lot of thinking going on all day, basically with one interest, to protect my emotional integrity. And beyond that, my emotional identity. The good news is that we can take a step back. And in that moment, when we feel stressed out about something, when our crocodiles are roaring and maybe are so loud that we don't hear the owl anymore, we can ask ourselves a very simple question. Who's talking right now? Is it the owl, our wise self, or the crocodile? And when I'm not sure, I can be pretty sure that it's my crocodile.